Hey, Katrina here. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about when you've actually booked your signature brow appointment with me and what to do before the appointment and what we should try to avoid after the appointment. First and foremost, you've booked your appointment. Thank you. I am super excited to have you in my studio and even more thrilled to have you in my chair. It's a privilege to be able to touch all of the clients that I have, so I'm excited to have you. First and foremost, let's talk about a couple things to avoid before the service. Number one, please do not tweeze, shave, or do any type of hair removal to your brows at least 2 to 3 weeks before the appointment for best results. If you are more grown in, that gives me more to work with. And really, should get used to that because there's essentially only going to be one person touching your brows from now on. They're my brows, just so you know. Also, I wanted to tell you to avoid chemical peels, phenol peels, microderm, BHA or AHA treatments, anything that enzyme peels, anything that is going to remove that initial layer of your skin or any type of abrasive exfoliation. Please avoid these things before your service. If you're currently taking a medication called Accutane, you would need to actually book a brow tweeze with me because if you're on Accutane, there's no way that I can wax you. It just wouldn't be safe. Second of all, when you come in, I will make a full brow assessment and have a consultation with you. We'll talk about your brows, your brow goals, what's realistic, what fits your face and your facial structure and your facial shape overall. So we'll cover those bases before we do anything. Once we've had that consultation, I will clean your skin and then I will do what's called a brow map. I'll explain all of the ins and outs during your service, but basically, this is something that I picked up working for Benefit Cosmetics where we actually outline the template for the brow so that you can see what I'm thinking about doing to your brows before we even get started so that we're clear, we're on the same page, and that's where adjustments actually can be made during the brow mapping process. Once we remove the hair with the wax, there's really no going back. So we take our good time with the brow map, make sure everybody's comfortable. You will get trimmed, you will be waxed, and after the service, we'll cool your skin down with an aloe treatment and rollers if necessary if you're one of my more sensitive ladies. And then after that, I will fill your brows in according to your desired look for your brow. I can do all the way from very natural and very subtle all the way up to even tinting if you're interested. The difference between the signature brow service is you will get makeup enhancements to make the brow look more symmetrical and complete and precise, which will wipe off whenever you cleanse your face. When we do brow tinting, that's the service to give the same look as it being filled in, but it lasts you a lot longer, lasting up to 2 weeks, depending on your skin and the type of brow density that you have or brow volume that you have, meaning how much brow hairs you have in your brow. After that service, I would say for the next 24 to 48 hours, be very gentle with cleansing. Try not to go to the gym if possible. The sweating just can add to irritation and clogging the pores. You want to be very gentle. If you do your cleansing routine, just make sure that you don't exfoliate over the brow area that we've waxed because we've already exfoliated the skin with the waxing process and you don't want to add irritation. After the service, please do not touch it with your bare fingers. If it's itchy or you feel like there's some irritation, cleanse your hands first. Apply aloe, a cool compress, jade rollers that have been put in the refrigerator or the freezer, even all the way up to hydrocortisone cream to help if you are irritated for the next 24 to 48 hours, which is really realistic, being honest with you, especially if you've never been waxed before or it's been a long time since you've been waxed. I ask for you to just keep the area clean and keep your fingers off of it, any germs. Avoid the sun. You don't want any direct sun after you've been waxed. So those are just a few things to keep in mind to prep you to know what to expect when you do book your signature brow appointment with me. And if you have any questions about the service, like I said, we do a brief consultation before the service, but if you're not really comfortable, always feel free to book a consultation with me, which comes in about 15-minute increments so that I can take the time to focus on you answer any questions that you have, and it just helps for me to be able to outline that time with you to make you comfortable before the service, to just make sure that it runs seamlessly. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach me directly. You can leave a comment on whatever social media platform you're seeing this on, and I will address you at a first come first serve basis. You can always go to Glam by Katrina, www.glambykatrina.com, and go to my booking site and book the consultation. Anything that you need questions wise, hit me up. If you have questions about other services or any other questions I can answer for you, please leave them wherever you see this. I'm an instructor. I do one-on-one classes. I'm a cosmetologist. I love esty stuff. I love skincare, makeup, anything that you can think of beauty related. Sometimes I'm even put in a position where I am actually doing hair. So if you have any questions, I would love to answer those as well. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Glam out.